Hey guys, TwinklePhoenix here, and welcome back to Seduce Me to the Demon Lord. So let's continue more of Eric's route, and then we'll do Sam's. So unfortunately, last time we were doing Seduce Me 2 on Eric's route, we got cold. As we were passing the library, unfortunately we overheard these guys talking about some sort of plan or something, and unfortunately we got ourselves into trouble once again.
I'm not surprised.
What are you talking about? You can't always accuse me of eavesdropping. Most of the time you guys are talking too loud, so you can't go blaming me. Also, don't look at me like that, eh? I grimaced, now watching you open the Force stared at me with cold eyes, as if they were ready to send me back to the human world as a corpse, rather than going through the siege. Wait, what? No, killing me, and no, I wouldn't look nice as a corpse. I looked up at all of them as I slowly rose to my feet, eyeing each leader, and as I considered running for the door, however, they each looked to each other in contemplation.
Say, you didn't hear anything, did you?
No, I swear, totally not lying.
What was the last thing you heard?
Something of the guards of each leader behind me readying their weapon. What the hell? Were they seriously gonna kill me for walking by and eavesdropping?
Whoa! Hold on, guys!
I felt the guards back away from me slowly, most likely still cautious of me. I let out a small sigh, happy that I wasn't gonna die, at least not immediately. Rabbit, however, looked to me with an ear twitching in curiosity.
Let us ask first. Do you know what has been truly happening with Diana?
I know to Rabbit, knowing what she meant, Diana had been acting oddly, and it was not boding well. The more I saw her, I could tell there was something seriously weighing her down or influencing her words. Yeah, but what does that have to do with this meeting? As I answered, the other demons looked once again at each other before Shadow stepped forward nonchalantly.
Let's not play the ignorance game. We're going to assassinate the succubus when the war is over.
Eh? Wait, you're gonna assassinate her after the war? But, gosh darn it all. What?
Oh, what the fuck?
What? That's all I said was what? There's no need to stay calm.
Way to just blurt it out! There's no use in hiding it. We don't know how much she has heard.
I became massively confused. Why were they going to kill her? How were they even going to do it? Not mention how they can get past Adro. Well, why? What good would come out of killing her? Rabbit stood and watched the fireplace, staring into the open flame. I could tell I was about to get an answer, so I listened intently, wanting to know why they were planning on killing Diana.
Diana, we fear, has become corrupted.
How do you know she's not just having an off day? Corrupted? What do you mean?
Meaning, she's going batshit crazy like the Demon Lord!
I think she has more control over it, though. I frowned my eyebrows. That shouldn't be. She seemed mostly fine, save for a few instances here and there. Surgeon, reading my face, pushed himself off of the mantle and stood up straight, reminding me of his power with his stance.
Human, you hate the Demon Lord as much as we do, correct?
I despised him greatly. I glared at Surgeon's stupid question. Of course I hate him. He trapped me in here and forced me. I'm the ones I love to join this war. There was no reason to even remotely like him. At my glare, Face swooped in between me and Surgeon, waving their arms frantically.
Listen, we're not trying to make you mad, but, well...
You just said, do I hate the Demon Lord? Yes. What's this got to do with murdering Diana?
This is ridiculous.
Yes, it is. You're making it ridiculous. Shadow stood from his seat, now clearly irritated, and stepped towards me. Back off.
The succubus has gone mad, and if we don't end her life before she takes the throne, then she will become as mad as the Demon Lord. There is no saving her. Understand?
All the greatest people are mad. Quoted by the Mad Hatter.
Oh, come on, Shadow! Seriously?
Yes, he's just going to be absolutely blunt.
No, this is beyond unnecessary. All three of you are complicating the matter when all that needs to be stated is the truth.
Is it really the truth, or that's your assumption? That is what you want to believe. But how can that be? How is Diana mad like the Demon Lord? None of this made sense. Diana seemed mostly right in her head. However, she was strong enough to lead an army and help me survive until now. She'd even aided the Incubi. These weren't the actions of a mad woman. Shadow rolled his eyes and went back to his seat as they put their hands behind their heads, swaying a bit in the air.
Well, here's the thing. Here in the demon world, emotions and stuff can be uber powerful. Things like extreme grief or euphoria can even become energies on their own, while other feelings become, well, they can become very, very bad things.
Eh? Like madness?
Yeah. Madness is more than just a head-mind thingy. Here in this world, it's like a leech or a virus. When a demon catches it, madness just grows and grows until it consumes them. Like it did with the Demon Lord.
So you mean to tell me originally the Demon Lord wasn't a madman? That he actually was a decent person? Great, I feel slightly bad, but not enough to care. Taking the new information, I looked to the floor, thinking of the Demon Lord and how psychotic he was said to have become. He waged wars and apparently enjoyed burning down kingdoms and slaughtering the innocent. If that was how far madness would take a demon, then I feared for anyone who was capable of falling into it.
You can become mad in multiple ways. By being born mad or being infected by it. Diana has fought the Demon Lord head on multiple times during the past 10 years. It was inevitable that she would catch the affliction.
You can catch madness? How is that possible?
We don't know, but this wouldn't be the first time someone who used to be sane went mad because they were around another crazy demon.
There was an uneasiness in the room. Something told me that none of them believed that was the true cause. There's more, isn't there?
Huh?
I became bold. If Diana had to die, then there had to be a solid reason, and the madness excuse wasn't enough. Why were they planning it if none of them truly believed it? It's not just because she's mad, isn't it? Something else is wrong. The rebel leaders became silent, letting the tension lay in the air in plain view and giving me my answers. I was right. There was more to the story.
Who are you to question our reasons?
Because you're telling me you're going to murder Diana. Diana! You know, Azea. Princess Azea. And on top of that, considering everything she's done, we owe her our lives. And you wouldn't be standing here right now if Azea hadn't, done the thing with you. Or anybody else for that matter. Shadow stepped up to me and leaned close to my face while I stared into his black eyes. I could feel the world around me grow darker. He truly was a scary being, and his cold tone made me that much more afraid of him.
You're a human.
Ooh.
You have no say in what we do here in this world.
Shouldn't matter what you are, human, demon, whatever. Diana is still our friend. But...
we are not asking for your permission.
You think I'm going to keep quiet and let you go kill her? You're going to have to think I'm in charge, my friend. My anger suddenly exploded. I was pulled into the room and being treated like dirt. I didn't appreciate one bit, so I straightened up and got into Shadow's face. I'm not asking for yours either. I just want to know. Shadow and I continued to glare at each other before Shadow scoffed and turned away, crossing his arms. Robert shook her head, tapping herself on the ground.
Regardless, we can't have you remembering the conversation we had here if we are set on stopping her.
I took a step back, now afraid. Were they really going to kill me? Faye sensed my fear and waved her arms wildly.
Whoa! Hey, hold on! We're not gonna hurt you or anything!
No, because if they kill me, then Diana will be up on high alert, meaning she'll then know something is up. That was somewhat of a relief, but what were they going to do? As I took a breath, Shadow spoke up, catching my attention.
I'm curious, human. Do you believe in the succubus?
What? The other rebel leaders looked to Shadow as he placed a hand on his chin in thought and peered into my eyes.
Who do you believe should rule this world? The succubus? Or one of us?
And I became the forceful point of the entire war's resolution. Why was my opinion important? I looked at the floor, trying to mull over my question and come up with an answer. Diana saved my life, and I was doing everything to make sure I could get back home to the human world as safely as possible. Still, from how she was behaving, something was indeed seriously off with her. Was she really ready to take the throne? The 4 rebel demons before me, however, were all smart and balancing each other out in some shape and form. I could tell they could all bring peace to the world in some way, but did Diana really have to be eliminated for that to happen? I felt like I was standing on a precipice. I knew that if I sided with Diana, then she would eventually be eliminated by these 4. And as she found out beforehand, I could warn her, but if these demons erased my memories or threatened my life. I was balanced on the edge of a knife and had to pick a direction to fall. I closed my eyes and answered Shadow's question. I don't know. I don't want to kill Diana. I know if I say I believe in Diana, they're gonna kill her. I know. Fudge! Biscuits! Oh, fudgy lumpkins! I want to believe in Diana, I do, because I don't know what to do. I really don't. I don't want to say I believe in them all, but I know they don't mean any harm either. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I can choose not to poison her later. I need to get out of here with my memories so I can warn her. They were right, she was very powerful, and if she truly was corrupted, then she needed to be cut off before she can cause any damage. It's also revenge from my mind, reminding me of how horrible she had been in the human world, when she tried to keep the boys away from me. She had the gall to take my energy and test me at school as some sort of sadistic teacher. Oh no, don't hold that against her. She had this come into her. What the hell? Main character, shut up! The 4 in the room stared at me, taking in my reply.
I'm fairly shocked.
So am I.
Well, now what do we do with her?
How about not kill me? I waited as the group looked at each other, before Faye magically formed a small violin in their hand.
Should we give it to her? She's close enough to her.
Give what? Faye ignored me and passed the vial to Shadow, who began to embed it with his own dark magic. Slowly the glass began to fill with a dark, inky liquid, stopping a quarter of the way up. Was it poison? Shadow passed to Rabbit, who did the same, creating a purple liquid within the vial and swirling it around to mix the liquids together. The contents separated a bit, causing a strangely beautiful granite effect. A surgeon took a hold of it. It began to fill with a green liquid, becoming mixed with the poisons already within the vial. Finally, Faye took the bottle and corked it into the top before shaking the mixture violently. As they did, a strange grey energy began to glow around it, pulsing like a heartbeat and slowly, until it finally faded away.
There.
No offense, why didn't they use this poison against the Demon Lord? Just saying. From the tone of their voice, the decision to truly go through with this was solidified. They were also wanting Diana to die. I felt a little pity for what it was to become. They turned and floated to me, holding out the vial.
We were gonna give this to her during the final celebration after the siege, but we're pretty sure that guard will be watching her like a hawk.
Then why give it to me?
Because she trusts you. I have a theory that she'll pull you aside, away from everyone else, to have a little chat before you're sent back to the human world.
How can you be so sure? Shadow smirked.
Because when we tried to send you home, she tried to slip in an extra item onto the spell reagent list. And according to my recent studies, it is actually very important to demons like her. I suspect that she was going to give it to you as a gift.
Since the gate spell didn't work, she probably took the time to find it herself. She'll take you aside and give it to you before you leave, which will give you the chance to be alone with her.
I was surprised that it was going to give me something important. I was curious as to what it was, but my thoughts trailed off as I stared at Faye's hand, which was still on the vial of poison. If given a choice, I'm not going to poison her. I don't care. I'm not going to do it.
I guess it was a good thing you listened in then. Makes our job a bit easier.
Yeah, you're kind of hoping that, aren't you? I slowly reached and took the vial, feeling very still heartbeat emanate from it. It took every ounce of will I had not to drop it in surprise. Was this thing alive? I brought it close and examined it, practically feeling its power. If Diana was as powerful as expected, then how powerful was this poison? Why not use it on the Demon Lord? If the poison is that powerful, wouldn't it kill the Demon Lord? Just saying. I had to pay close attention to the vial in my hand, that I didn't see a face whooping back behind me and grabbing my head. What the?
Sorry.
All at once, my mind became fuzzy and light. What was happening?
Is that really necessary?
It will lower the risk of her telling anyone about our plans until the chance arises. When it does, she'll remember everything and know what to do.
Faye, I hate you. I would forget about this. How did this make sense? I didn't get a chance to fight back until my vision's blacked out. Yeah. Right, I'm holding it against them straight away for that. I shut my eyes and felt the world spin around me, for I relaxed as silence overtook my senses. My body floated for a bit in an empty void before softly landing on the surface, caught me open my eyes and look around. What had happened? I was in the hallway on the floor. How did I get there? I was on my way to my room? Weird. I stood up, brushed myself off, and looked around, hoping that no one saw me snoozing on the floor. When I was the coast clear, I quickly continued on my way to my room. I must have been more tired than I thought. Okay, so, yay, we got the poison bottle-y thingy. I don't like them for this. The probably was a bad decision, I know, but I'm hoping if I get a choice to poison her or not, I'm going to not do it, because I don't really want to kill Diana. But I did want to see out really these interactions, because I haven't had it before. So let's see what happens. Apparently, we're not going to remember that we've been asked to kill Diana. So hopefully, when the chance presents itself, I'm not going to poison her. Probably going to get a bad end for that. Again, I've saved in 2 places, so if anything goes wrong here, we can double back here and make the opposite choice, so. Sorry, I got hiccups. So, yeah guys, see you in the next episode of Seduce Me to the Demon War.